Hi, my name is Kate. I'm also known as Two Little Kits, and welcome to my FlossTube. I have a couple of works in progress to share. I've got some random assortment of things to talk about, so let's get started. I am not sure whether I should close this or not, so maybe I will. Oh, that's dark. Okay, that'll do. I like having the things on my shelf displaying, but this is much nicer lighting, so we'll go with this. Let's dive right into some things that have been happening on my website. I have a bunch of new blog posts because I've been trying to be really good about catching up in a way with my blog on my website. So I actually have 4 new posts on my site. 2 of them are posts about stitches themselves, like just hand embroidery stitches. They're kind of cross stitch stitches as well because it's back stitch and running stitch currently. But they're the videos that I took like a year ago, I think, and they're live on my YouTube channel, and they have been for a long time. I've just been meaning to make posts about them to help, I guess, sort of bring everything that I make and do and talk about into one place, which is my website. And yeah, so I've been intending on making these blog posts about each stitch for so long, and I finally last week, got around to it, which hooray, I've made a step on that. So yeah, hopefully that'll be really helpful for beginners and people who are looking to add stitches to their repertoire, basically. So there's those 2. I have a quick post that is relevant to what I'm doing right now. It's a what is FlossTube explanation, basically, and it just explains about what the heck I'm doing in a nutshell and what other people do, and what is FlossTube, what does it mean, because it's some random word that somebody made up of a mishmash of 2 words. So hopefully that explains to people who are brand new to the FlossTube universe what the heck it means. So there's that, and then the last one, which is sort of in the nick of time for recording this, because today is as usual, it's Friday the 29th of March. I finally got around to doing my monthly post, and this one is a double month, so it's January and February, and it's huge. There's so much to go through, as you can probably understand if you've been watching my FlossTube or following along on my Instagram, or just if you've been following me wherever for those 2 months, you'll know that it was a crazy start to the year. So I had a lot to catch up on, and because of the stuff that happened with my surgery complications and everything, I didn't get around to doing January on its own at the beginning of February. So I decided to just put them together, and now it's almost April, so now I've got to do March soon. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got it done in time and didn't have to sort of go, well, I missed the boat on those. I didn't miss the boat, so yay. So there's a bunch of new blogs on my blog posts on my website that you can catch up on if you're interested. I'll put the links for all of the posts in the description below. The next thing that I want to chat about is not finished pieces. I don't have any finished pieces, so works in progress. I will share this. So I've been sharing this the last 2 floss tubes, but it's officially done. My stitches, you can see, reflection. But this is the Stitches Tarot card by Black Waltz Stitching, and it's in a frame, and it's behind a, not glass, but like a plexiglass kind of thing, and I have the second frame as well for the companion piece, so they'll go together. And yeah, I was right, like it does have a bunch of space on the top and bottom of the design, but I don't care. I like how it looks, and I think they'll look really cute together, and yeah. So I just wanted to share that. So works in progress. I only have 3 works in progress this fortnight. I don't know what's been going on. I haven't been doing much stitching, basically. So first is this one, my car project. This is Village in the Valley map by FlossyFoxShop. And I'm still working through the brown. I haven't done a lot on this, but I know I have done work on it. I'm kind of working on the lake outline over here currently. So there's that one. Ow, just bonked my elbow. The next one is what I've really been focusing on because of what I said in my last FlossTube. I'm trying to finish this before the designer's next stitch along comes out next month, because I want the project bag and all of its contents for that stitch along. It's this one here. This is Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow Cross Stitch. I did that wrong last week, last FlossTube too. Lola Crow Cross Stitch. So I'm working on the green tree currently. I know it's wonky, I'm sorry. It's really hard to hold up. So the green tree, I'm doing the leaves at the moment in like a mid-tone green, but it's this tree and the trunk and then the bits that shoot out on the side that I'm working on right now. And I'm more than halfway through that part, so I am cautiously optimistic that I will be able to finish it before the pattern's released, and that is in 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll be done. I would say I will be done, and that will be awesome. I hope that I'm done with it for another reason, because I want to use this piece as my thumbnail for the next FlossTube. So, and that means I'll be able to show it as a finished piece, and then I would have a finished piece to show, and yay, all of that. So there's that one. And the last piece, actually no, I think we'll count this one as one I've been working on in the last FlossTube, because I don't remember when I did the extra stuff for this. So here's this one. Once the greenhouse is done, I'm planning on focusing on this piece and getting it done, because the person who nominated this family for this piece has been so patient. So thank you so much. And it needs to get out my house. It needs to go and make people happy. So yeah, this one's coming along. I've done the flower, the big flowers, as you can see, the little branches. I'm planning on doing little leaves with some little bunches of florals in amongst them, and these little like branches that are by themselves, not the long ones with branching branches. These ones are gonna have little what are they called? I can't remember what the plant's called, but they're just going to have little French knots so that it's like a different looking branch of florals. Hopefully that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, this one hopefully will also be a finished piece for next FlossTube. Fingers crossed for me. So now for the last work in progress. This is my flower field. I have stitched today. Sorry, it's just got some cat fur on it. So I've stitched today. I'm obviously almost finished with March, and I'm nervous. The last 2 days have been helpful because they were 2 tiny flowers, so that shrinks it a little bit. But I am nervous about this space left over because I want to do this little sign again between March and April. I've got 2 more days, 2 more flowers to stitch, and if I get really wide flowers, I'm worried it's going to be so close to the edge here. I shouldn't be worried. I shouldn't be. Sorry, I'll hold it up again so you can actually see without me wiggling it around for a while. But that's where I'm at. So we're coming up to row 4, which is pretty cool. There's been one flower that, it's actually my least favorite flower design. and I've only gotten it once, which I think is really interesting. I almost stitched today's flower with the wrong color. I rolled a 14 for the flower and a 17 for the color, and I stitched the stem because I always stitch the stems first so I get the flower in position right, and then I stitched it in 14 color because that's what I rolled, but that was the flower number, so I had to unpick that. Oops. It looks better with the 17 color anyway next to yesterday's flower, the little tiny yellow flower next to a little purple flower. But yeah, I was very pleased that I got the 2 tiny flower designs for the last 2 days, because that helps, like I said, squish everything up so that the little sign won't be right on the edge, because I have mentioned that I don't want that to happen again. Fingers crossed for that for me as well. So those are my works in progress. That's obviously missing a bunch of works in progress that you've seen recently. I don't know, I've been doing other stuff. I've been writing blog posts. That's what I've been doing, of course. I've been busy. So that's works in progress. Let me zip all these up again. What else is there to talk about? Mentioned it in my monthly post that I talked about. Midway through January, I decided that I wanted to set myself a goal of releasing a new merchandise/apparel design once a month, and it would be released on the first Friday of the month. I did February. That was my Cool Stitcher Vibes design, and yeah, that one was easy to do because I already had it ready and everything like that. I have my April design. Sorry, it was March. Sorry, March is what I'm talking about, I think. Oh my gosh. No, let me go back. Let me check my website so that I'm not doing it wrong. I think I actually talked about the wrong thing on the wrong month. I might need to amend my blog post. Anyway, my point is I have April's design ready to go, and I wanted to share it with you all. It's called My Therapy, and I have I think a sticker. No, I have a tote bag of it coming, which I'm excited to see. I have a t-shirt and a t-shirt of May's design coming too, which I'm excited about. And hopefully I fit into it, because I don't know what size in clothes I am anymore, but we'll talk about that later. And I also have a wall poster of the Cool Stitcher Vibes coming, which I'm excited to see how that looks, because I can't picture that in my mind's eye. I can see it in the mock-ups that they give me, but I can't wait to see it. And I'm planning on hanging it up there. So that will be cool. I should have that before next FlossTube. But anyway, yeah, the My Therapy design, it's going to be coming out next Friday, which will be the 5th. Yeah, the 5th of April. And that'll be available on my website. I will slowly upload it to Etsy as well, like I've been trying to do with all of my other designs. I've been slowly drip feeding them onto Etsy too, if that is a platform you prefer to purchase on, because everybody knows Etsy, and if you don't mind paying a little bit extra from my stuff, then you can get it on Etsy. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I hope that people like the design, and yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's a different blog post as well that I forgot about. It's about stitching patterns that are seasonal based. So I will link that in the description as well. Let's move on to some IRL information. We are moving pretty fast along this FlossTube because I don't enjoy editing, so apologies if it feels really rushed. I'm not trying to rush for negative reasons, basically. Anyway, IRL stuff. I am back at martial arts as of this week, which is really exciting. I have skinned my knuckles, which is not so exciting. I have to sort of get back into the the mind frame of just having all these sores again. But I'm not doing the black belt club content this cycle because it is sparring and I don't want to do any damage to my midsection. And so the people that work there know that I'm not doing the BBC stuff, and they have no problem with that, which is awesome. Yeah, I went to class on Monday night and I went to class yesterday. I was there this time yesterday and it was hard, but nowhere near as hard as I expected it to be after having a break for 8-9 weeks-ish. I can't remember how long it's been since my surgery. That's really positive. Like that feels really good that it's not as tough as I anticipated it to be. I did get my new belt given to me because I did miss out on the belt testing that happened right before my surgery. Because at the time there was lots of snow and lots of ice, so it was really dangerous to drive at the time, and they didn't want people to have problems with parking and driving just in general and everything. So they actually, at the time, they rescheduled the belt test to be the Monday after I had my surgery. I'm like, I can't do that, I'm sorry. So they said because I had passed both of my stripe tests, that they were going to give me my new belt. So I'm a green stripe belt, which is just, that's cool, but that doesn't seem right. Like I don't feel like I'm much more than a white belt, but I have all these colored belts in my wardrobe now. So like I've done the work, but it's gonna start getting harder in the next belt when I'm going to be a brown belt next when I get my next belt, and I'll move up to the next tier of content, so that'll be a bit scary. But anyway, I had a CT scan on my foot. I don't know if I mentioned that I've been having trouble with my toe that I broke 2.5 years ago now, and I actually about half an hour ago, I was changing over laundry and I bumped my toe into the washing basket. Not very hard, but it really hurt. So like, I'm glad that I'm getting checked. So yeah, I had this CT scan on my toe last week and I get the results next week. But it's likely that I still have a fractured bone in my toe. So that's not so good. I don't know what the plan will be for that. Whether I'll need to just live with it or go and get another surgery, or I don't know. But right now I'm sticking my head in the sand and pretending that it's all fine. And what else is going on? There hasn't really been much else going on. Boring things like I went to the optometrist, and my oldest I took to the dentist, and she, by the way, she did amazing. She was so nervous about going to the dentist. I don't know why, because she's always really chill about that kind of thing. But this time she was really nervous, and she was so brave while she was there, to the point where she allowed them to do some x-rays for the first time and actually clean her teeth with the scraper thing. And she got fluoride on. Normally she does not like to get fluoride, like the paste, put on her teeth. So I was very impressed. Hopefully my youngest can be that amazing for her dentist appointment in like 3 months, because she is afraid of teeth. Poor thing. The dentist is her least favorite place in the entire world. But yeah, this weekend is going to be busy. It's Easter. We're not religious, but we celebrate Christian holidays. And so the Easter Bunny will be coming, because both of my girls believe in the Easter Bunny. And so they'll be hopped up on sugar for most of Sunday. And on Saturday, I promised that we would go to a frozen yogurt place, and there was something else. And I've been organising meeting up with one of my youngest's friends at the local high school play musical thing that's happening tomorrow. So, and she doesn't know about it, so that will be interesting, I think. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I might have to update on what happened next FlossTube with that. I'm going to try and encourage my oldest to come along as well, but if she does, then we'll likely sit near the door in case I need to like dash out and calm her down or something. She's never been to anything like that before, so closest thing is her sister's ballet recital, and she did really well with that, so, and she enjoyed it. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, this coming Tuesday is Autism Awareness Day. I had planned on releasing a cross stitch pattern for that, and I've just completely dropped the ball with it. I am not going to be able to make it in time unless, I don't know, some miracle from the universe happens and gives me multiple hours someday to work on that. But I have the design sorted. Like it's a design, it's just not a cross stitch design, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't want to share that because I don't want to, I don't know, make it real. I don't know. Anyway, that is all the things that I have notes for. I am, as I usually do, looking around my desk to see if there's anything that like triggers a memory of what's been going on. I guess an update on how I'm feeling post-surgery. I'm doing quite well. I am still learning how to eat to make sure that I slow down with eating and listen to my body to know when it's actually full. That's way harder than I expected it to be, but I'm getting there, I think. Today I'm powering through this as a treat for getting through this crazy week. It's a 0 sugar Gatorade, and it's actually quite nice. I haven't had a Gatorade in a couple of years at a minimum, and that was a full sugar one, so yeah, and need to stay hydrated, and I thought I might treat myself. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of the new design for the merch and apparel that's coming up next week, what you think of that. Let me know in the comments on the posts. If you read any of the posts, that would be super awesome, because my blog kind of feels like a bit of a echo chamber a little bit. Let me know if you're planning on doing the same stitch along that I'm going to be doing, which is Lola Crow's Deadly Aquarium. So if you're doing that, let me know in the comments. Some of you let me know last FlossTube that you're going to be doing it, and that's exciting. And also let me know if you're finishing off any other stitch pieces, like a stitch along like I am, before that stitch along starts, just quietly. That's pretty much it. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, I'll see you around the internet. Bye.